The Big Mac. It hasn't changed in who knows how long. Well, McDonald's just released two different kinds of Big Macs, the Grand Big Mac and the Mac Jr., and I went out on the streets today to figure out if they're really worth getting. And if anyone out there is curious, this video does answer everything you need to know. So why don't we hit it? Welcome back, everybody, to what may only be described as probably the most important day in American history. And that's when McDonald's has changed the Big Mac. It's been 2 centuries since McDonald's was first made. That statistic is a lie. But we're gonna hop by McDonald's today to see what the new Big Macs are really like. There are 3 different kinds of Big Macs. Count it, 3. And it's going to be a fucking nightmare for my stomach. My parents got me a McDonald's gift card for my birthday. From my understanding, the only difference between all 3 Big Macs they've put out is the size.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Don't forget to try a Grand Mac today. We'll be right with you.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get a Big Mac, a Grand Mac, and a Mac Jr.?
Okay.
And now I was about to ask a question only someone with type 2 diabetes would ask. The Grand Mac and the Mac Jr., those are the only 2 different kinds of Big Macs, right?
Yes, we have the Big Mac, Grand Mac, and Mac Jr.
Cool, yeah, I'll get all 3 of those, thank you.
It's $14.97, thank you.
All right, love you. Oh. What's sad is that the people at this McDonald's know me now. At least the night people do. And I always show up to this one in my underwear because I'm always laying in bed at around like 11 or 12 at night, and I'm thinking, why not go to bed on a bad note? You know when you go to bed hungry, you wake up feeling 10 times better. You go to bed on a McDonald's stomach and you wake up almost with immediate diarrhea. I wasn't gonna say anything because it was just gonna incite more comments, but the answer is yes, I do know that without glasses, I look like the monster from Splice. Thank you so much. Let's get the fuck out of here. So let's just take a dip and see just how big the boxes are before the light changes. So this is just the regular Big Mac, obviously. This is the Grand Big Mac. It appears as though the Grand Big Mac box is 1.5 times as big as the regular Big Mac box. Now, if that says anything about the burger itself, that means it's going to be bigger than the Big Mac. And as I stumbled through that last statistic, I realized that my information was absolute dog trash. I needed to eat my sandwich in order to keep my viewers happy. On a smaller note, we have the Big Mac Jr. I'm getting a lot of sauce. Much more than you get with a Big Mac. So the Junior Big Mac, all I have to say is it was a lot of bun and a lot of sauce. The meat did not play a prominent role in the burger, and I'm gonna knock off points for that. Damn, it really was this easy to be a food reviewer. Why didn't I do this sooner? It was like I was eating a Big Mac with, it's like I felt like I was eating, it was pretty good. It felt like a burger half finished, which is exactly why we're about to overdo it with the Grand Big Mac. Can you believe it? Can you even believe this, gosh darn thing? This thing's crazy. As I mentioned earlier, it looks to be about 1.5 times as big as a normal Big Mac. And that sounds exquisite. And gee whiz, boy does that sound like it's gonna fill me up. Go, bitch! So I think I actually like the Junior Big Mac more than I like the Grand Big Mac. Oh no, my God, this new white shirt! Well, I'm gonna knock off points for that. Even though the Grand Big Mac is supposed to be a bigger version of the Big Mac, the proportions don't feel right. I feel like a lot of testing went into the original Big Mac. Maybe I'm just misremembering it, but this doesn't feel right. So just to make this feel right, I'm gonna try a bite of the normal Big Mac and see if maybe I'm just misremembering how good a Big Mac is. The Junior Big Mac The proportions are wrong. It has too much sauce, not enough beef. The Grand Big Mac doesn't taste very juicy at all. I needed a second opinion, and lucky me, I ran across one of my many urban friends, Ricky. So, in front of me, I have the Big Mac, if you want to hold that.
I'll hold it.
I have the Grand Big Mac.
I've never heard of this. Is this a new thing?
Yep, and then last but not least, I have what I ate the most of, because it was the smallest, the Big Mac Jr.
Why did you get why did you get all three?
Well, if you'll notice, there's a GoPro right here, Ricky, and you're live on camera, dude! Ah! So what I want you to do is I want you to try the Junior Big Mac.
Okay.
If you don't have to try from where I had it, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's the Junior Big Mac. I was under the impression that the proportions were wrong.
Tastes like a Big Mac.
Felt like the sauce was too powerful.
Looks like a Big Mac. It is a creamy little
It's
guy.
creamy, right? And then the burger the beef itself didn't seem like it was enough, you know?
It's getting lost in all. I agree. It's getting lost
Cool.
in a lot of
So,
different fuffle that's in here.
I'm glad I'm not
Tastes
wrong.
like a Big Mac.
It
It's good.
does taste like a Big Mac in a way, yeah.
I am hungry. I just brought food, so this is
Well,
good.
this is your starter, dude.
This is a little appetizer.
So now I want you to move on to the Grand Big Mac.
Okay. Wait, did the Junior Big Mac have the middle piece of bread there? That's
No, it didn't.
That is the key defining of a Big Mac, of what a Big Mac is.
So that's the Grand Big Mac.
It tastes like it's got a little. It's slightly different. Like it's almost not spicy, but almost spicy. Like
It does taste a little different.
Chipotle element to it or something.
I thought the sauce wasn't powerful enough on this one, though.
Well, there's a lot more going on here, you know.
Oh, you went for another bite. Wow.
I did.
You're a hungry boy today, Ricky.
That isn't bad. I don't eat McDonald's all that often. Boy, they're really creamy though. It's almost like the same amount of cream in both of them, but they just had to stretch it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I feel like this one's a bit better balanced. I can't believe I'm talking about McDonald's in this way.
Well, one more thing. Let's see how creamy this original Big Mac boy is.
Oh boy.
So that's the original Big Mac.
The bun is better. It's got a softer bun or something.
Oh, you're really touching the whole thing.
Well, you're throwing it away after this, I thought.
I was throwing the Grand Big Mac away. This one will now also be thrown away. So,
You know what? It's the least creamiest of the three.
was there
And
a
I gotta
point?
say, I enjoyed the other two more than that bite,
Really?
aside from the bun.
You enjoyed the other two, the Grand Big Mac and the Junior Big Mac, more than the bite of the Big Mac Big Mac?
Yep.
What?
I had 2 bites of the Grand Big Mac.
Talk about devil's advocate here.
Hey man, I like what I did. I call him like I see him.
Can't say I don't regret bringing you in this car.
Hell yeah.
Please leave. So in conclusion, I guess if I were to rate the Big Macs for me, based off of which one I like the most, number 3 we have the Grand Big Mac. It just, even though, like Ricky said, it has the bun in the middle, the proportions felt weird for me. It was a little bit dry, and I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I like big burgers, so this was kind of a disappointment. Oops. Coming in second, you've got the Junior Mac. This one just had a little bit too much sauce. If it didn't, I might like it just as much as the normal Big Mac, but unfortunately, it was just a little bit too creamy for me. And last but not least, you have the classic. The burger sure to give you diarrhea. The Big Mac. Was McDonald's right in releasing 2 different Big Macs? Probably not. Why do companies do this kind of shit? For publicity. Why do I make videos on this kind of stuff? I only do once in a while because I have nothing else to do. Did this help you decide whether or not you'd even remotely want to try a Big Mac to begin with? So if you want to go out and get a Big Mac, by all means do, and let me know in the comments which one you like the most, or if you don't like any of them, or if you like all of them. Tell me everything. I'm Steven Suptic, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday.